It is Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing all right out there. The week is rolling along. It is time to move on with this this bigger sign, this collaboration. You guys will find out, by the way, probably in Friday's video, we'll announce who this is actually for. But before we do that, now we're going to get into sanding on this re-pour. But here's the deal. You guys, on the last video, you saw that I came back and did a re-pour the next morning. Well, fact is, that was a fail. I don't know what happened, exactly why, but on that re-pour where I was going over and filling all the extra little places that it had soaked in from the night before, they never solidified. It stayed tacky the whole time. So literally I had to I went to YouTube, I was watching some videos, and I read the directions, if all else fails, you know. And so what I had to do late last night, I scraped off all of that re-pour. In fact, babe, if you want to come down on here, they can kind of see a couple places. In this area right here, you can see that I literally scraped all of these areas off, and then made some more, mixed some more, and re-poured. But I don't know if it was my mixture not quite right. I don't know if it was the temperature. The next morning, when I did the original pour, it was beautiful. It was like 70 degrees outside. But when I did the re-pour the next morning, it had been raining. And I think it was a temperature, moisture in the air, and maybe I didn't mix it good enough. I'm not sure. But the re-pour, the second re-pour that I did last night, it solidified just fine. Everything is good now. So anyway, so what I had to do literally is scrape all of that second coat off, and then then it said to go and wipe it down with acetone, or it said lacquer thinner or mineral spirits, but I wiped it down with acetone and then cleaned it all off and re-poured, and then everything was fine after that. So hopefully that won't be an issue when we do the big pour, because we're going to pour this whole thing once it's all carved and ready to go. But right now, let's sand off this this extra here, and then we can get into cutting the shape and doing the edge. So I'm going to wear a mask, because I don't know what this resin is like. So anyway, by the way, I scraped off the deal with just an old wood chisel. That's how I scraped off the extra. If you guys have to do it, that actually worked pretty well. But yeah, I'm still learning on this whole thing. Sorry about that. My cell phone just rang. You want maybe turn the sound off on that, babe? I normally do that, but I guess I forgot. Anyway, so my son will just have to wait. We're filming. So here we go. So you can see we're not going with a conventional shape. We're
freeform.
Yeah, it's kind of a freeform shape. We're going to kind of emulate here. We're going to kind of emulate a slab, a redwood slab, even though it's got laminated pieces in it. That's kind of what the idea that we're going with. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use my jigsaw. I've got this set at about, I don't know, 50-degree angle. If it was straight, if it was straight like this, it would be 90. So I cut it back to about 50, something like that, because I want a little bit of an angle on the edge. So we are going to start cutting. Here we go. So you guys can see I'm not right on the line there, but honestly I really don't need to be, just because it's a freeform shape anyway. So I'll probably trim this off a little bit, come back and hit that again, so I'm kind of somewhat consistent on my angle there. So I'm gonna, I've got the board clamped down right now. I'm gonna adjust the board and we'll be right back. Hey folks, just thought I'd do a real quick voiceover here. I just bought this Porter cable jigsaw, and either I'm not very good with the jigsaw, which is probably the case, or this little jigsaw is just not designed to do what I'm doing with it. I really had to fight it a lot. If you guys have a really good jigsaw that you have a recommendation for, I sure would love it. Just let me know. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot. Okay, we've got it pretty much rough cut now. So we're going to come back and then start kind of reshaping this edge and do something a little bit special.
All right, everybody. Eric's been having all the fun. Now it's my turn. I've been watching the YouTube videos. We're going to give this a shot. So, bear with me. Woo-hoo! If I can remember how to do this. I'm going to go all the way around, but before I do that, I'm going to finish this part of it up.
Can you show them what you were using there? What kind of disc?
I'm using a
That's
big,
like one of those
hairy, ugly one.
like one of those little flapper discs.
Yeah.
Guys, you guys seen me use those before, and you probably used them.
All right, so this has been a lot of fun, by the way.
So what is it you're trying to do there?
I'm trying to emulate the live edge boards. I'm going to move out of the way here. I'm going to get my grinder. I love the live edge, and so Eric and I have been talking, and we decided that we're going to give it a shot. So I've been playing with some scrap. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Doggone it. Eric, can you hand me that, please?
Yeah.
I've been playing with some scrap and trying to make my own live edge and see how it works. And I think it's worked pretty good so far, so we're gonna give this a shot. This is for our collaboration, so it kind of better turn out good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, we'll be back in just a minute, but I'm going to kind of do a little bit of staining on this just so you get an idea of what it will look like when it's done. So we'll be right back. Okay, so here it is before I put the stain on it. You can see, you can put it however much of this choppy stuff that you want. Fix it, adjust it it's live edge, so it really doesn't much matter. I don't think. I mean, other people might disagree with me, but
no, I think it looks great.
Okay, so now I'm going to get the stain, and I'm going to show you what a stain looks like on it. Okay, so this is just, it's a dark walnut stain. We're going to put it on carefully here. And you can put it on as dark or as light as you want.
And what happens if you put it on too dark by accident?
You can sand it down. I was watching some videos, and some of the people were actually kind of sanding down to the edges and stuff. And so make it look almost like have some dimension to it or whatever. And or you can mix the colors and add lighter colors or the red colors or the blonde color, whatever you'd like on your color. I liked just the plain dark wood. So I'm afraid of putting it on there too thick. So anyway, so that's kind of, once that has a finish on it, it looks really good.
Yeah, we got a test piece that we did a finish on.
Yeah.
So you're trying careful not to get it on the surface.
Yeah, I don't want to
board.
get it on the surface because then you're sanding it and trying to carve it, and yeah, it doesn't come out as good as
And the
like.
surface is redwood, so we don't want to confuse the two.
Sorry, that door's smacking on the thing there.
That looks cool.
This is what I've been playing with.
Great job, man.
Again, not a professional, but
It looks like a live edge. It looks like bark.
well, that's just kind of, you wanted to give the simulated look, or I don't know what you want to call it.
They call it faux edge.
Faux, yeah, faux live edge. Anyway, that's about it. So it looks like a live edge. It's not a live edge. It's much less expensive than the live edge.
Yeah, live edge slabs are pretty pricey.
Pretty pricey.
If you can even get them.
Yeah,
Not too
around
many.
here.
Not too many of them out here in the
Yeah.
desert of Arizona.
So anyway, that is it. I'm going to finish that up and I'll show it to you when it's all done. Okay, so I got it all stained and all done. Again, this, it's a faux live edge. It's not the real thing, but I think it looks pretty good. It adds to the character of the board. And again, you could do whatever colors or mix of colors you want to. I want to thank...
Can you spin it a little bit? Just keep spinning
Sure.
it slowly.
I've watched a lot of videos on this, but I want to thank Cody Schroeder, who kind of sent us more information and helped us out with this a lot. So the next video where Eric will start the layout and the carving will be Friday. So keep watching and like and share, and no mean comments. I'm not comfortable back here playing in the dirty stuff. But anyway, share the video if you would. Give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check the little bell icon. I'm reading Eric's cheats notes. Email him directly at eric@makeawoodsign.com. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask Eric, or give me a email. Send me an email. So,
What's your email?
my email is vickiwithdavesigns@gmail.com. VICKIWITHDAVESIGNS@gmail.com. Long one, but gets the point across. Anyway, so I hope you guys like this. I had fun doing it. I had fun playing with it. And
So are we going to see you with tools in your hand more often? Is that what you're saying?
it's a possibility.
Okay.
As long as you buy me a better
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about that jigsaw.
jigsaw was not a good
Yeah.
one. No, not a good
Not
one.
my
But that's
favorite.
why Eric did it, not me. So anyway, Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Friday, or he will. I'll be over there. So have a great week. Bye-bye.